A very pleasant morning, dear students. Many of you have not really understood reported speech because the way you have given me the homework, through that I can understand. Most of you have gone through this video, but in order to get the way of solving the direct speech into indirect speech, okay, you need to remember, you need to put in your mind certain instructions. Okay, first of all, what is direct speech and what is indirect speech? You should know. Directly spoken words of the speaker is direct speech. When you put the directly quoted words of the speaker into your own words and report his speech is called indirect speech. Indirect speech is not the direct speech. You are just taking up the words of the speaker into your own speech and reporting his words. Understand? First of all, you try to know the difference between direct and indirect speech. Because whenever I feel that students have not properly understood, I feel like teaching or reteaching the same topic. It doesn't matter. No problem. Here, we need not to concentrate on the number of classes that we have taken, but we need to concentrate how far you understand the given topic or the concept. Here, I just wanted to remind you once again the instructions that we need to follow. First of all, what are the necessary changes that we need to bring it to indirect speech? So when you are changing from direct speech to indirect speech, first of all you need to know the tenses and the kinds of sentences. As we discussed the last time, assertive or declarative, interrogative, third one is imperative, and fourth one is exclamatory. Assertive or declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. All statements, whether they are negative statements or positive statements, means assertions, will be reported in indirect speech using the conjunction that. I'm not well. I'm not well, Meena said. Meena said that she was not well. I am not well, Meena said. That is the actual words spoken by Meena. When you convert Meena's words into your own speech, you report like this. Meena said that she was not well. Okay? Actually, I told you three things. Speaker, reporting verb, reported speech. Speaker is none other than a noun or a pronoun. Okay? Reported speech. It is nothing but the words of the actual words of the speaker is kept in inverted commas. That is called reported speech. Reporting verb. Reporting verb can be said, told, etc. etc. If it is interrogative sentences in the sense question or asked, if it is imperative, advises means advised, warning means warned, invitation means invited, offering means offered, order means ordered. Likewise, reporting verbs will be changing. Understand? So what you need to do is, you must be able to distinguish the sentences. You must be able to know how they can be divided, how they can be distinguished, whether the sentence is a statement or whether the sentence is an interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. You must be able to find out. Then accordingly we have to make the changes in indirect speech. Understand? Assertions must be reported using the conjunction that. But said in the sense, said that it will come. Said to will become. There are two people. Gopal said to Govind, supposed to take. Gopal told Govind. It should be converted like that. Understand? Once again. Gopal said to Govind, make necessary arrangements. Gopal told Govind to make necessary to make necessary arrangements. Understand? So, imperative sentences also need to be reported in particular way. Understand? Depending on reporting verb. Okay, questions must be reported in indirect speech using the reporting verb asked or questioned or inquired. If it is inquiring or questioning, okay, or asking, depending on, you have to make changes. Okay, if it is WH question, you need not to make any change. WH question as it is, the question word would be appeared in the answer. But when it comes to yes or no type of questions only, we report those yes or no type of questions using whether or if. Once again, one example I wanted. Okay, what did you eat in your lunch? What did you eat in your lunch? Mohan said. Mohan asked what I had eaten in my lunch. What did you eat? Simple past will become past perfect in indirect speech. So you must be able to know what are the tense changes also will occur. In the first class I said whatever the changes must be made, but we have not gone so deeply, or we have not so detailed form we have learned it. Today in this class we will learn in detail what kind of changes really occur to WH questions, because everything I wanted to tell you. Okay, now I wanted to show you one table of the tenses. Okay, what kind of changes would occur from direct speech to indirect. Suppose to take in present tense. Okay, present tense in direct speech will become past tense in indirect speech. Present perfect will become past perfect. Present continuous tense will become past continuous tense. Okay, understand? And simple past will become past perfect. These are the changes we will get it. Simply you can understand. Okay, in direct speech suppose will you used. In indirect speech it will become would. Shall in direct speech will become should. May in direct speech will become might. Understand? But what you have to do is, depending upon the kind of sentence and also depending upon the kind of tense form, you have to make certain changes, some necessary changes to the given sentences. So always keep in your mind that what kind of changes that you need to bring up. One more thing, adjectives and adverbs also will be changing from direct to indirect speech. Suppose to take, here in direct speech will become here, there. Okay? Ago, before. Ago, before. These, those. This, that. Very, so, or to. I am very happy, I am so happy. Okay? So these are the necessary changes that you need to bring. Okay? This is essential. And one more thing. Before will never become ago. Ago only will become before. Suppose in direct speech, if you come across before, that before will not be changing. It remains as it is. Understand? Ago only will become before. This will become that. These, those, here, there. Okay? Now, then. Now, then. These are all the adverbs and adjectives. Okay? So those must be changed to certain, certain changes must be made when we are converting the sentences from direct to indirect speech. Understand? And one more yes or no type of question I just wanted to discuss with you. Okay? Is it tasty? My mother asked. My mother asked me whether it was tasty. Once again, is it tasty? Maybe mother is cooking something and you are standing beside your mother. She has given some amount of curry or some sweet for taste and she's asking, is it tasty? Okay, is it tasty? My mother asked. My mother asked me whether it was tasty. Understand? Did you see Taj? Did you see Taj? My friend asked me. My friend asked me whether I had seen the Taj. Did you see the Taj? Taj Mahal maybe. Maybe Hotel Taj also. Anything. Okay, he asked you. How do you change? Okay, my friend asked me whether I had. Well, you know, did is the past tense. So when past tense has come, you have to convert into past perfect tense depending upon the type of sentence. The type of sentence is interrogative. Under interrogative, it is a sort of type of question. So you have to make necessary changes. Okay, come, we will go out. Come, we will go out. Okay, Vanita asked Deepika. Okay, Vanita, it's not asking because she is not asking any question. She is, come, we will go out. She said no. Vanita asked Deepika. Vanita invited Deepika to go out. When there are imperative sentences, okay, when we are changing from direct to indirect speech, we need to change using to, TO2. Okay, we have to use to. Understand? So, not to or to. I don't want to talk to him. Suppose. Something like that. Negative sentence in the sense not to will come. If it is positive sentence, to will come. Okay? Have you understood? Yes. Okay. And this is the way of doing. Suppose warning, don't touch the fire. Mother told my little brother. Told will become what here? Mother warned my brother, because don't in the sense warning word, you know. Mother warned my little brother not to touch the fire. If he touches the fire, what happens? It's dangerous. He might receive a burn. Okay. So you have to remember, you have to think again, what kind of sentences can be changed to how? Alas, ALAS. Alas is an interjection which is used for expressing something, sorrow or sadness. If any sorrowful thing that is occurred, any sadness that has taken place, or the end result is causing some, okay, grief, in the sense we use the interjection alas. Alas, it rained heavily and spoiled the crop, the farmer said. The farmer exclaimed with sorrow. Alas in the sense sadness, I told you. Alas in the sense sadness. So when you reporting, okay, a sad moment, we usually use alas. The farmer exclaimed with sorrow that, here again that we need to use. That we have to use. That it had rained. It rained heavily. So it rained is simple past. It had rained heavily the previous night, last night, and spoiled all the crop. You can change like that. Okay. Declarative sentences must be reported using the conjunction that. Interrogatives, if it is WH question, we have to bring out the same WH word and we have to make the necessary changes. When it is SRO type of questions, you have to report SRO type of questions using the conjunction if or whether. If it is exclamatory sentences, depending upon the exclamation. With alas, alas is expressing sorrow. Hip hip hooray, India won the match. Okay, my friend said. My friend exclaimed with happiness that our country India won the match. Okay, India won the match will become India had won the match, you can change. Understand? So these are the changes must be brought to your sentences when we are converting them from direct to indirect speech. Why I have taken once again this speech, most of the students are unable to bring up these changes when they are putting down on paper. Okay, the other day when you sent me the homework, most of the homeworks went wrong because they are unable to solve it. It means they have not properly understood. That's why once again I just wanted to teach you this topic, the speech, but I'm still not very happy because whenever I see you in online class, we will have a nice discussion so that every single person will come and have a direct interaction with me so that we can put an end to all your questions. I hope you children will go through carefully all the sentences, especially in this lesson. This is Jolly's Farm. The whole lesson as in the form of conversation. Okay, each one of them are speaking to each other. So you can put these direct sentences into indirect form, children. We will have a direct interaction whenever we have this online class. Thank you. Have a nice day.